There's plenty of bridges in the world, but which bridge is the most dangerous? Well, today we'll be looking at the scariest bridges around the world, so you decide. Just a fair warning to the ones who have any fear of heights, you may not have a really easy time making it across the bridges you're just about to see in our video. Number 15, Confederation Bridge, Canada. Starting softly with the Canadian Confederate Bridge, an 8-mile-long bridge that connects the provinces of Prince Edward Island and New Brunswick, the bridge is considered to be the longest in the world, requiring about 4 years of labor from over 5,000 workers to complete the construction. We wouldn't necessarily call this bridge dangerous due to its refined structure and solidity. We would, however, consider it scary, especially for the ones really afraid of heights. Number 14, the Vine Bridges, Aya Valley, Japan. Nowadays, you can see tourists braving the bridge and taking in the scenery of the Aya Valley, but just don't look down. It's a huge bridge made of mountain vines swinging over a babbling jungle river. This bridge is ancient, and we're super surprised it's still holding up. The bridge gets rebuilt every 3 years or so and now features steel cables amongst the vines as well as more planks to walk on. The original bridge had 12-inch gaps between each plank. Number 13, Ashima Ohashi Bridge, Japan. The bridges you're currently seeing was originally built in this deep incline to allow ships to pass under the bridge, and it links the cities of Matsue and Sakiminato. It looks extremely steep, almost making it look like a roller coaster. Thousands of vehicles pass this bridge every day. It's like the ultimate test in vehicle performance. Are you thinking the first 4 of our list are already way too scary? Well, wait until you see the next one, you brave souls. Number 12, Glass Skywalk, Tianmenchen National Park, China. The bridge that features the world's highest bungee jump extends to about 1,410 feet long, 984 feet off the ground, and is about 6 meters wide. It's really enormous. And just a little comparison, the Grand Canyon Skywalk is 69 feet in length and stands about 718 feet in the air. That's basically, peanuts compared to this giant. The bridge was designed by Israeli architect Hayem Dotan, who was also designed Israel's Expo 2010 pavilion, so you know it's going to be pretty sturdy. According to Dalton, the bridge will be used as a runway for fashion shows down the line and will be able to hold up to 800 people. Number 11, Suspension Glass Bridge, Xinzhui National Park, China. This impressive footbridge is about 872 feet long, 6.5 feet wide, and hangs over the beautiful scenery of the Xinzhui National Park. So, what's so special about this bridge? In the last few meters of it, a cracking effect gets ignited under the tourists' feet. It's simply a special effect, but the majority of people run for their lives during the last bit of the path, making for a truly unforgettable experience. The tour guides think it's funny, but the tourists, well, we guess they just don't think the same. Number 10, Longjiang Suspension Bridge, Baoshan City, China. Another bridge in China, the Longjiang Suspension Bridge, is billed as being the longest and tallest bridge of its kind in the world, spanning 3,924 feet, making it only slightly shorter than the famous Golden Gate Bridge. It was built with the intention to cut off half an hour of travel time for motorists going between Baoshan and Tengchong. The Chinese government paid $151 million to complete the construction on the bridge, and now you can see cars whizzing by almost 920 feet above the valley. Number 9, Titlis Cliff Walk, Swiss Alps. The Titlis Cliff Walk is a footbridge that hangs about 9,000 feet above sea level, which is super high to any bridge standard. The path is about 330 feet long and only 3 feet wide and made of industrial-grade steel, making the handrail very cold to touch. Upon opening, a snowstorm blurred the view beneath the bridge, making the walkers feel like they're walking over a cloud of some sort, which would have been either super cool or super scary. The bridge is meant to attract tourists who want to take in the snowy mountain scenery without busting out the skis. Number 8, the Trift Bridge, Switzerland. Here we have a bridge that was built in 2004 as a response to the rapidly melting glaciers. The once massive glaciers were no longer high enough to take visitors to the main hut, so the Trift Bridge was born. The bridge was modeled after a Nepalese-style 3-ropes bridge, so it's not super sturdy, but it gets the job done. Spanning to almost 600 feet long and hanging about 350 feet off the ground, this swinging bridge is not for the faint of heart. The path itself is only wide enough for one body to pass at a time, and the ropes don't feel like the most sturdy thing in the world to be holding up a bridge in the freezing cold climate of the Alps. Number 7. Ingles du Midi, Rhône-Alpes, France. The French are known for their fine wine and romance, but did you know that the Rhône-Alpes in France is home to one of the highest running cable cars in the world? So, not exactly a bridge, but you could say that the Midi cable cars are like a moving bridge taking tourists across a 12,604-foot drop above the mountainous landscape in the French Alps. You also have the option of stepping out onto a glass cage that hovers over the mountain edge, as well as a short footbridge that spans across 2 of its spires. It's the kind of journey that's only suited for the most daring of daredevils. Number 6. Punta de Ohila, Mexico. The Ohila Bridge is an iconic landmark in the city of Mapimi, Mexico. It was erected back in 1898 and still stands today as a tourist attraction. It's crazy long for a footbridge, spanning almost 400 feet, and the construction truly evokes memories of the beginning phases of the Industrial Revolution. Lots of old wood and rusty steel, the bridge hangs over the Ohila minefield, giving the walkers a great view of the historic sites of Mapimi. Number 5. The Carricaridi Rope Bridge, Northern Ireland. Ireland is a magical place, so it's no wonder it's home to a mystical-looking rope bridge that looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. This special bridge connects the mainland of Northern Ireland to the tiny island of Carricaridi. The bridge literally looks like it's hanging by a thread. It's a wee bridge, spanning only 66 feet and hangs about 98 feet above the rocky shore below. The path is made up of thin twine and wood, and the structure itself is held up by basic rope. It doesn't get any more medieval than this. Number 4. Capilano Suspension Bridge, Vancouver, Canada. The beautiful nature-ridden city of Capilano, which means beautiful river, and Ojibwe, is the home to one of the most magnificent suspension bridges in the world. Built in 1889, the Capilano Suspension Bridge stretches over 450 long and 230 feet above the Capilano River. People say that it can hold the weight of 98 full-grown elephants, which is actually really comforting to know how high up it goes. The view from the bridge is absolutely beautiful. People from all over the world come to Capilano to walk across its most iconic bridge. Number 3. The Kwandinsky Bridge, Kwanda, Russia. As we can see, the railway was never finished, so now the abandoned train tracks are being used as a bridge for cars to get to the other side of the frozen river. So what's the big kicker here? It's that the bridge doesn't even have a railing. It is constantly coated in ice and snow, making it incredibly dangerous to cross. Next, the pathway is only 6 feet wide. Then the bridge is made of rotting, extremely old wood and is consistently falling apart. You'll also see drivers rolling down their windows in order to prevent sweeping winds from knocking them off the 1,870-foot long trek. Number 2. Lengthwise Skybridge, Mount Mat Sengchang, Malaysia. The Lengthwise Skybridge is super high up, 328 feet to be exact. What makes this bridge special is that it's curved, giving the walkers a unique panoramic view of the surrounding scenery. The bridge spans about 410 feet in length, which is pretty long if you ask us. The construction of the bridge was complicated due to its curved nature. It actually had to be built on the ground, then airlifted by helicopter because it was just too difficult to build the curve on site. People from all over the world come to visit the famous Langkawi Sky Bridge and pay big bucks to see the best view in all of Malaysia. Number 1. Hassani Hanging Bridge, Pakistan. What's the definition of rickety? The Hassani Hanging Bridge, which is barely even looks finished with all these cables fraying. The bridge connects 2 neighboring villages over the Borit Lake. It's considered to be the oldest and most terrifying bridge in the country, with people from all over the world flocking to the Hassani to take a selfie. The area locals seem to be crossing the bridge like it ain't no thing, carrying huge packs on their backs, choosing to risk their lives as opposed to just walking around the mountain, wasting 2 hours of their busy workday. If you've come this far, you're obviously a brave person, and we'd love to know which of these bridges freaked you out the most. Feel free to let us know in the comments section below. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss any future awesome videos just like this. As always, thanks for watching.